It's jewelry day. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to Tuesday on Stina Resells. Today we are going to open a jewelry jar, and we're going to open my favorite, which is the Real Goodwill Jewelry Jars. That means I found this jewelry in store at a local Goodwill. I say local, but I was actually up in Dallas for work. I'm in Houston. Most of the jewelry jars from Goodwill that I open on this channel are from the Goodwill Houston stores. Mine no longer carry jewelry, so the bags that I'll be opening in the future are ones that I have already purchased. I think I have maybe 13 or 14 left. I have a few from South Carolina when I was there on vacation. And then I have this last one that I got very recently up in Dallas. So we're going to be opening this jewelry jar. We'll take a closer look in just a second, and then I'll point the camera down and we will go through the jewelry together. If you happen to be new here, well, hey, my name is Christina. I'm a part-time reseller. I love jewelry. I love opening mystery boxes, and I love opening jewelry jars. So that's kind of what this channel is all about. I post jewelry or thrift hauls on Tuesdays, and then I post thread up rescue box unboxings on Thursdays. So if you aren't subscribed, and y'all, half the people who watch my channel aren't subscribed. So if you haven't subscribed, you guys, it's free. It just helps my channel and helps with the growth of the channel. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button below. And as always, I love when you guys comment. So leave a comment below, even if you're just saying, hey, or Merry Christmas, or telling me which piece out of this jewelry jar was your favorite. All right. All right. So before we get into the unboxing or the unjarring of all of this jewelry, I always like to point out what I'm wearing. So I'm a little festive today. It is the week of Christmas after all. And I love Christmas. I have my tree here in the background. This has a lot of little bird ornaments on it that I collect from the Hallmark keepsake line. And then today I am wearing a thrifted dress. I'm in short sleeves, you guys, because it's hot here. Okay, it is not going to be a white Christmas in Houston, Texas. I want to say it's close to like 80 degrees. We're in a heat dome. I don't even know what that means, but it does mean that it is not cold. So unfortunately, we already had kind of a cold spell and now it's hot. So I've got on short sleeve little dress, and then it's in like a cream color. Feels like almost like a suede, but it's not actually suede. I've got it paired with this gorgeous plunder statement necklace. This one is actually listed currently in my closet, but it gives me major holiday vibes. So this one is actually currently for sale. If you are interested in it, just send me an email and I'm happy to sell to you directly. I have that with some faceted garnets, and then a pearl necklace with some faceted glass. I also have in a gold stud and a garnet stud, and then pearls in my hair. I am wearing a like gold tone band I got out of, I don't know, one of my jewelry jars, you guys. And then this ring here is my grandmother's wedding ring. She actually had these two outer diamonds taken out and made into studs for my mom, you guys. And then she had them replaced with garnets. So my mom has the diamond studs as earrings from this ring. And then this is her other band that has garnets and diamonds and is gold. So I'm kind of wearing those today, a little bit of garnet, kind of a burgundy, creams, and pearls. So Merry Christmas, you guys. Let's get into some jewelry. All right, so let me show you this one. Let's see if there's a date on this. The jar was $29.99, which is way cheaper than my Goodwill Houston jewelry jars. My Goodwill Houston jewelry jars at my local like Goodwill usually ran about $60 for a bag. If you got a vase, it was close to $100. So this one's $29.99. This one was put together on October the 18th. It apparently was a red day. And I don't know, let's take a little bit of a look. I feel like it's not super full. There's like a lot of like kind of space in here. It looks like we've got a couple watches. I know I have some customers who love watches. Maybe some little like braided bands. What's that? Paw Patrol. I have a Paw Patrol watch. Let's see, another watch here. Looks like we have a really cool earring. I don't know. Fingers crossed that maybe that could be sterling. We'll have to see. And then, I don't know, some little faceted glass here, possibly. It could be acrylic, maybe. I don't know. So, normally when I would pick up the Goodwill jewelry jars from my local Goodwill, I always make sure that I can see sterling or gold and something that I want to keep. That's kind of my barometer for picking up one of those, because they were $60. This one at $30, I didn't care what was in it. I was going to buy it no matter what. So hopefully some good stuff. We're looking for precious metals, name brands, but most of all, good resellable condition jewelry. If you have not tuned into one of my videos before, I do sell for my YouTube videos. So if you see anything that you want to purchase from this jar, you just need to send me an email to stinaresells@gmail.com. I do all my invoicing through PayPal, and I do $6 shipping on jewelry. So without further ado, you guys, let's cut this jar open. All right, so here is the label from Goodwill. You can see the price and the date and that it was a red day. All right, so let's take a little bit of a closer look at this, and then we will cut it open and get going. So you can see kind of these woven, maybe they're not actually woven, adjustable bracelets in here. There's some little ball beads, lots of watches, so that'll be fun. Looks like we have some braided bracelets, maybe adjustable. Looks like maybe a fashion necklace here with some faceted acrylic. I don't know. Here's hoping that those are maybe a gemstone. And then we've got some different beaded jewelry on the bottom. Oh, you guys, this is actually a Taylor Swift friendship bracelet. It says down bad. That's awesome. Okay, I'm here for that. And then we have the Paw Patrol. So nothing that I'm like super like thrilled and can't wait to get into at the moment. But that's part of the fun, is you never really know what you're going to get. All right, so it looks like there's another Goodwill tag in here. So let's cut this open and start pulling some jewelry out. I usually like to cut these with the box cutter, but you know, I don't know where my box cutter is, so we're just going to make do. Use the scissors. Here we go. We will start pulling some things out here. Oh, someone got first place. Oh goodness, I just love jewelry. I've been dying to get into this one. All right, so there's kind of our first handful, and we will get started. Ooh, is this sterling? Oh, we might have some. Oh, you guys, look at this. This looks like sterling and marcasites. We are marked right here on the back of the earring. It is marked 925, and then there is a maker's mark next to that. Now, we are missing one of the little dangles here at the bottom, but you guys, I love marcasites. All the marcasites are there. So yay, we did get a sterling piece. So that's awesome. All right, next we'll go with the watch. We have a fossil, and it's got a little crystal right here, a black face. The crystal on the top looks like it definitely needs a cleaning. There is some light scratching on it. The bezel looks pretty good. And there is some slight wear to the metal, but I would say overall in decent condition. I do sell my watches as is, so we will do this one for $3. $3 for the fossil watch, assuming you just need to replace the battery. Does this go to a belt? Oh, we have a little belt buckle right here, a little set. I don't see any branding or anything like that. That's really pretty. We'll just say $3 and you get the set. All right, we have first place. Okay, first place. We don't know for what. So we'll just say $1 if somebody wants to craft with that. Or give it to somebody that you think is number one. Be awesome. All right, what is this? Okay, it's stuck to this, which there's nothing left on this. So I don't know what that was from. Okay. So we have some trash. inside the jewelry jar. All right. Okay, then we've got this tassel. I'm not sure what this went to, okay, but it's really cute. You have this red string, and then you have all these little pieces of glass. These are like beautiful pieces of art glass in fruit. That is awesome. You have a watermelon. Oh, well, I guess vegetables too. There's a corn. This is awesome. So I'm not really sure what this was used for, but there's some beautiful pieces of art glass on here that you could repurpose or use on something else. So if anyone is interested in this, I'm going to say $3. $3 for the fruit and vegetable art glass tassel. Okay. I hope somebody gets that and does something with it. All right, we have another watch. This one is a peace sign. There is some scratching here to the crystal, and the bezel looks a little rough too. Let's see if we can get some more info. It is a genuine leather band, and it is a Lucky brand. So we have a Lucky brand watch. Again, a little bit of a rough condition here. You could clean it up and put a new battery in it. So we'll just say $3 on this one too. All right, we have another watch. This one's like a cuff. El Meno? I'm not really sure. The band is not in great condition. However, the way that these work is you unsnap this part and then you take this off so you can attach this to a new band. I do have some fossil leather cuffs like this. So if you're interested in that, just let me know if you wanted to get this cleaned up. So I will look up this brand. It seems like it's in like okay condition. It seems a really good cleaning. It's pretty dirty. So I'll say $3 on this one as well. Again, a really good cleaning. And if you need a new cuff band, let me know. I've got some available. Okay. We have another watch. This one is also a fossil. That's amazing. Again, some light scratching to the bezel and to the crystal. The face looks like it's in good shape. I was trying to see if that was a crack, but it's not. Okay, the cuff on this one looks like it's in good shape. There's your fossil genuine leather. Okay, so I'm going to keep it the same and say $3 because this bezel has like some scratching on it. But that's a really nice watch. Let's just stick with the watches. We'll just keep going. We have another fossil. That's amazing. This is heavy duty. Okay, this needs a light polishing and a good cleanup. But this one looks like it's in pretty good condition. This one on the back says Big Tick. I don't know if you can see that, if it'll focus. Big Tick. And you've got your fossil right there. That's awesome. Let's say $5 for this one. That is awesome. Okay, so yay for some great watches. All right, we've got a little pile here. We've got a stretch that's got some faceted black beads and then little silver balls. So we'll just say $1 on that one. The stretch seems pretty good. Oh, there's a little turtle in here. Well, we'll have to get this out for sure. I have a lot of viewers that like turtles. And if you can hear my kids in the background, they are out of school. So they're playing video games, but, you know, they're here. So if I'm going to film a video, there could be screaming in the background. So that's what's going on. All right, you have a brown beaded. This is for like your glasses, for eyeglasses. And you have these little faceted pieces here. We'll just say $1 on this one. All right, so let's see if we can get this untangled. There we go. All right, let's figure this one out. This one does have a hang tag. It is a New York. Off first glance, this looks like it's in good condition. Let's see. We've got a 3-layer necklace with an extender. Okay, again, this is in really good condition. It would lay like this. Beautiful. These are an acrylic, kind of like an opalite looking acrylic, and then a clear, and then a pink. Really pretty. Great condition. We will say $3 on the New York necklace. All right, this is another like eyeglass or glasses holder, and this is in a black metal. See there, it almost looks like sort of like a snake chain. There is some like rusting, I think, a little bit to it. So $1 for craft. All right, then we've got this turtle. He is adorable. We got a ball chain, not in great condition. Let's see. The turtle's super cute, but you do have copper coming through. And we might have a missing rhinestone right there. So unfortunately, the adorable turtle is going to go into craft for $1. All right, then we've got some little charms here. Another ball chain with an extender. These are tiny ones. We've got 3 little charms hanging down here. This one says love, which is really cute. This one says laugh. And this one says peace. So a little like charm necklace. And we will say, I don't know, there's a little bit of wear to some of these little pendants. I'm going to craft this one for $1 as well. All right, we've got a hoop earring. So we'll have to see if we get a match to that. We have a little faceted earring. We have this one. Let's see if we get a match to any of these. Ooh, we have a ring. This is gorgeous. Let's see. Oh, I didn't bring where's my ring sizer? Well, let's start off and see if this is magnetic. It is not. I don't see any obvious markings on the inside or outside. So we can go ahead and test it for sterling. And I will give a size on this when we do our testing. I'll run and get my ring sizer. I must have left it in the other room. Okay, so we'll set that to the side and see if it happens to be sterling. All right, let's pull out some more jewelry. Looks like we have a bunch of these like adjustable bracelets. Oh, is that a purse chain? Love getting purse chains and jewelry jars. More watches. You know what? Let's just go ahead and dump all of this. All right. Oh, another little ring. Earring. Okay. There's the end of the jewelry jar. All right. Let's start with this one. This is gorgeous. You have a little faceted, AB coated, almost like little purple crystal. Not in super great shape. Again, we'll just have to see if we get the match. Oh, we got the match to this one. And sometimes these can be sterling. It is not magnetic, so let me just take a closer look with the loop just to see if there's any markings on it. All right, I don't see any markings on these, and this is bent up, and looking at it closer under a loop does not look like sterling to me. So these will go into craft for $1. All right, we have this band. This is just a little plastic band. I'm going to put it with the other ring until I get the ring sizer out. We have a Paw Patrol watch. It is not running, so we will just say $1 on that one. I sold Paw Patrol. There was a Paw Patrol like live show, and I sold that several years ago. All right, this looks like a Monet. Yes, you have your Monet sister clasp here, and it says a Monet around the edge here, and you've got a hang tag that says Monet. This is in a gold tone and a black ball necklace. Very long. Let me give you a length on this one. This is a 28-inch necklace. Beautiful condition for Monet. So we're going to say $8. $8 on the Monet necklace. Really nice. Looks like we've got some shell. Silver tone clasp. You do have an extender here. That one's in good condition as well. So we'll just say $3. $3 on the shell chip necklace. All right, we've got a Taylor Swift bracelet. These feel like they could be actual gemstones. I'm going to turn on the Presidium really fast. Okay, let's just see. These are either glass or they could be a gemstone. So just glass on this, and this says Down Bad. That is from the Tortured Poets Department album. And I will see if my niece wants this. Okay, so not for sale on that one. She loves Taylor Swift. She has a life-size cutout of Taylor Swift next to her bed, y'all. And I have slept there. All right, we have this adjustable bracelet. I'm not sure what these are made out of, okay? Like some sort of natural material. So I'm going to do $1 on each of these. So we'll go through them really fast. This will be the first one. Then we've got this second one that has this braided design, $1. We've got this one that almost has like a coiled design around it, $1. Then we've got this one that's got these little strings through it, $1. We've got this one that is a braided design, $1. This one that's got the pattern across it, $1. We've got this one that has several strands, brown, green, white, and then this black one, $1. All right, we've got this braided one, okay, $1. Make sure when you're sending me requests for jewelry, oh, you guys, we got the other earring. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited about these. Okay, we got the other earring. I'm dying, so excited. Yay. All right, we've got this one. And what I was saying is when you are sending me a request for jewelry, please make sure you send me an accurate timestamp and a brief description of the item along with the price that I said in the video, especially since there's like a lot of these. I need to make sure I know which one you want. Okay, $1. This one's also a braided design, $1. All right, you have this one that's black and brown with this kind of bound part right in the middle. So we'll say $1. You have another braided one here. Okay, excellent condition on this one, $1. And then lastly, we have this one that's got several little brown strands. Some are twisted, some are smooth, $1. And let's do this. If you want more than one, they'll be 50 cents each. Okay, there you go. This is sterling. Yep, it is marked right here. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. That looks like a garnet, you guys. You see the stamp right there? Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that work. It is very dirty on the back. This is an old ring, or looks old. Let's see. Yep, it is going into garnet, tourmaline, and iolite. So we do have a garnet, and y'all, I'm wearing garnets today. What are the chances of that? There's my garnet diamond and garnet gold ring from my grandmother. And then this one is also from her. And it's got this gorgeous design here that's got garnet and diamonds. And you guys, we got a garnet. This is stunning. So we will definitely test this and I will give a size. This is gorgeous. Okay. All right. Oh, we have the other part to the belt. So I'll just throw that in with the other pieces. We have another watch. This one, oh, here's the back here. This one is a Kenneth Cole. And the band is split on this and the back is off. So $1 on that one. Another watch. This one's in horrible condition. 9 West. Really not great. There's scratching and obviously the leather band is not in great condition. $1 on that one. We've got a purse chain. I love getting purse chains in the jewelry jars. And it's got kind of this Byzantine style silver tone. These are great to add to even sometimes like a wallet to carry as a crossbody. So we'll do $5 on the purse chain. Great condition. We have a stretch. It looks like little wooden black beads, $1. Then we have this. These feel like maybe stones. You guys look, it's got this sweet little rose gold crown on it. I don't know if these are stones or glass. They're kind of wild, aren't they? Let's see. Well, they are moving up into the stone, one of the stone lines, but also right at the edge of glass. So I'm not really, honestly, I'm not really sure. So they are nice and heavy and cold to the touch. Beautiful purples and blues. I love this one. I love this little crown. That is so cute. All the little rhinestones are there. So we will say $3 on that one. Love that. LOL. We have like a little USB like plug-in. All right, we did get the match to this earring. I love the faceted dangles in these and the design around the bottom of the lower hoop. They are not in good condition though, so these are going to go into craft for $1. All right, we have, oh, I love this. We have this gorgeous stretch bracelet in a panel design. We do have a mark here. Shut up. No wonder I love it, you guys. It's Kirk's Folly. Oh, I love Kirk's Folly. Oh my gosh. Oh, and look, there's even a little hang tag here. So there's your Kirk's Folly branding there, and there's a hang tag here. Oh, I love this. All right, let's see. Definitely needs to be restrung. And is that a missing? I can't tell if that's missing or dirty. I think it's missing. Right there, we have a missing crystal. But I don't care, you guys. I love this. I'm going to figure out a way to like restring this for myself. I love Kirk's Folly, you guys. I do have some earrings that have missing crystals and things like that. So I have several necklaces that are broken and a bracelet that it needs to be restrung. So I will get around to it at some point, but I will put this with my crafting and restring that for myself, you guys. Kirk's Folly. I cannot believe it. I'm so excited about that. Okay, that's for me. All right, then we have this random earring. Does not feel like a precious metal or anything. Although it's not magnetic. Well, the post is. Just a single on this one though. So we have this single earring, and this single earring. Okay. And then we got a match to the marcasite earrings. So we will test those in a minute along with our rings. And this is our last piece, you guys. And this is cool. You have this antiqued gold tone and it's got a lot of wear to it. So it's antiqued and worn. It does have an extender here. Okay. And then it lays like this. And you have all these kind of cylinder shaped beads in like a coral color, a brown, purple, yellow, and it is beautiful aqua color. So this is like a gorgeous bib style necklace. Because of the wear to the chain, I am going to craft this one for $1. Okay. All right. I'm going to pause for a second and I am going to grab the ring sizer and we will do our testing. Okay. So there are our scratches. I can't find my ring sizer, you guys. So I will have to measure the rings off camera when I find it and give you guys the sizes. If I had to guess, I'm going to say that this one's an 8. I'm going to say that this one's a 9. Okay. But I will double check and put that on the screen for sure. All right. So we have these gorgeous sterling silver. It is positive for sterling marcasite earrings. Oops. Beautiful. Now, the only problem is that this one is missing one of the dangles. So if nobody purchases these, which I will give a price for them, if nobody purchases them, I probably would clip each of these dangles off and then save all these pieces for my scrap sterling. So for the earrings, even though they do need a little repair, I'm going to say $10. Okay, $10 for the marcasite earrings, missing one dangle. All right, this ring is not sterling. All right, don't know what metal it is. It is really cool though. I do love the design of this one. If I had to guess, I would say it's a 9. Not really sure, but I will measure it and have a size on the screen. And for this one, I'm going to say $5. All right, and then you guys, the stunner of the box is this gorgeous sterling silver garnet ring. It is heavy, so we will weigh it. I'm going to try to Google Lens it as well and see if I can like find a match online, but this is absolutely stunning. Okay. All right. So let's weigh it real fast. That is 8.0, 8 or 9 grams of sterling. You guys, that is gorgeous. Okay, so I will have a size and a price on the screen. Okay, gorgeous ring. Love that. We didn't get a ton of sterling in this jar, but you guys, we got a lot of really cool watches. A lot of watches that were name brand, like Fossil. And we did get a couple pieces of sterling. Okay, we got these two. And then, you guys, I'm super excited about this Kirks Folly bracelet. So excited about that. So I am going to pause for just a second. I'm going to go grab a few pieces of sterling that I've thrifted at my thrift store over the past week or two. And I will offer those up because I know you guys love to shop, and see if there's anything that you're interested in. I'll be right back. All right, I just decided to go ahead and grab everything I picked up at the thrift store this last time I went, as far as jewelry goes, and offer it up to you guys. So some is costume, and some is sterling. So let's start with the costume. First, we have this gorgeous Kendra Scott necklace. Okay, gold tone, beautiful hot pink stone, really nice, and it is the adjustable. It is marked right here. KS for Kendra Scott. Okay, beautiful condition. No wear to speak of on this one at all. And I will have a price on the screen for this one. I literally haven't looked anything up, you guys. I just literally just pulled this out of the bag from the thrift store. Okay, so I'll have a price on the screen for that Kendra. Then these are Brighton. I picked these up at the thrift store last time. I thought that the scroll work looked like Brighton. And you can see that gorgeous. I had to pull them off the card so you could see how beautiful they are. Beautiful scroll work on this black hoop. Okay, and this little kind of pattern inside the earring is what signifies that it is Brighton jewelry. I learned that from my friend Brighton. And okay, so for these, I will have a price on the screen. Gorgeous, great condition Brighton hoop earrings. All right, then we have this gorgeous pair of earrings. You guys, look at all the crystals in these. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that these are Swarovski crystals, and this is a pair of Sorelli earrings. Absolutely stunning pair of Sorelli earrings on the Sorelli. Beautiful. Then we have these earrings. Okay, they are a modified hoop earring. Right, they are marked 925 right here on the post, and this whole thing is sterling. Beautiful design. My favorite thing about these, because you do kind of see this like shrimp-like design, as they say, but some of these are patterned like every other one, if you can see that. Really gorgeous. Really gorgeous pair of earrings. If anyone's interested in these will be $15. Stunning. All right, then we have this ring, which of course I don't have my ring sizer with me. So I will have to get a size on this one. All right, you have this really cool like kind of X design on the top. It's like a dome ring. It is marked with a maker's mark on the inside here. I do not know what maker's mark that is. Okay, and then on this side, it is marked 925. Right, like that. Gorgeous ring, beautiful condition. And I will have the size and a price on the screen for this one. Love that. Okay, and you guys, the winner of the week for me is this, which this pattern reminds me of like Avatar. I think it's so cool. You have a light blue and a dark blue. I did Google Lens this in store because I just thought it was absolutely stunning. And the listings that came up did say that these are Swarovski crystals, which I could see because they're gorgeous. I don't know that for a fact, okay? It's based on what people said online. You have a safety clasp here. Okay. You open like this. You guys, the work on the inside of this is absolutely beautiful. It's like little infinity symbols all the way around. It is marked on one of the little infinities. I saw it in store. Hold please. Ah, right here. Your markings are right here on the bottom of this infinity. And they do have a maker's mark. It says 925 AU and then a copyright symbol. So you have this gorgeous sterling bracelet. It is in excellent condition. Okay. And I did comp this out when I was in store, and I don't know, I can't remember what they were listed for. I'll put some pictures up on the screen and then a price for this one. But you guys, look how gorgeous this bracelet is. Like, it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Sterling silver, possible Swarovski crystals, okay? Safety closure, excellent, excellent condition. All right? So price on the screen for that one. So let me know what you guys thought of the Goodwill Jewelry Jar. I have plenty more to open here on the channel. And let me know what you thought of my little mini thrift haul. This is from my last trip to the thrift store. So I thought I would share that with you guys, give you a few more options of things that you might want to shop for. And I will not be on Thursday. My normal day is Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursday is Christmas, you guys. So I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. I hope everybody has an amazing time with loved ones, whether those are friends or family. I will be spending time with both on Christmas Day. And until next week, you guys, I hope everybody has very happy holidays. Bye, y'all.